again and welcome to Massy United Insurance's Line and Length. It's a cricket program where we look at the sport, not only in the region, but internationally as well. I'm Barry Wilkinson. Hello to all of our friends watching, especially on Digicel's Sportsmax. We've got a bundle of joy for you today in the program. We're going to look at some of the top matches in the HERO CPL. Andrew Seeley is with me. The week has gone. CPL continues to be an exceptionally great tournament, and we're enjoying every minute of it.
Well, certainly, and some surprises. The St. Kitts and Nevis Patriots, a totally new team under an old captain in Marlon Samuels, but certainly 2015 is proven to be a great one for Marlon Samuels.
And the Barbados Tridents were leading the standings for quite a while, but they had about 5 days off. Their next match is Sunday, and that's when they're going to be playing against the Talawas in Jamaica. So they would have lost their position at the top of the table by the time you're seeing this program. But we're going to look back at some of the top matches in the week. We also, a little later on, I know I said it's a cricket program where we look at the sport not only in the region but internationally as well. But we have a special segment for you. Massy United Insurance Derby is coming up in Barbados. We're going to have a little segment on that because that's one of the biggest days in sports in the Caribbean. It's all to watch right here on Massy United Insurance's Line and Length. Don't move a muscle. We'll be back.
Across the Caribbean, more people are placing their trust in Massy United Insurance for the protection of the things that are important to them, their homes, businesses, and their prized possessions. That's because Massy United Insurance offers excellent general insurance coverage to help you manage whatever life sends your way. Our cadre of well-reputed agencies and trained insurance professionals are always ready to provide you with sound advice and prompt service. Choose the security and sound strength that is Massy United Insurance.
We're back on Massy United Insurance's Line and Length. Well, the dust has finally settled in St. Kitts. They have been the luckiest franchise to have 10 matches being played in their home territory, and boy, did they enjoy every minute of it. Andrew, it was simply a case where the Patriots had the home crowd, and obviously the conditions were in their favor.
And certainly a little of a surprise in Evan Lewis out of Trinidad and Tobago playing for the Patriots. A wise choice, apparently, by Captain Marlon Samuels. He scored 82 as the Patriots hit 199 against a good Jamaica Talawas team.
And the Talawas had no response. At match number 3 in our play and matches of the week, let's have a look at that game between the Patriots and the Talawas.
Here we go, and there we go with the fat one from Guptill. And Guptill says, don't worry about this, Dan the man. You're going to get some of the treatment as well. Short pumped. That is sweet.
Pumped again. What a sound that was. Absolutely crunched for a maximum. Well, they've gone up for it and he's been given. So the first wicket down for the Patriots. Well, that's been dispatched all the way. Evan Lewis. Well, that's been slapped straight back down the ground.
Pulled away. Is there a chance? No. Rusty Taron can't hold on. A hero maximum. Down the ground. Another hero maximum. Edge. Gone.
This could be run out. This could be an absolute shocker for the Patriots. Slower one, and there's the 3-wood. Right onto the 18th by the clubhouse. This has gone the distance somewhat again from Brathwaite's 3rd one. This time Afridi, much needed for the Pakistani star all-rounder and the Patriots. Hello, let's catch this Lockwood. Chris Lynn running around, and Afridi's got to go again fairly cheaply. That is a very, very good Yorker. Going to go with it. Oh, he got there in the end. He had to spin around.
The target is 200 for the Talawas.
And starts with a smoker, does the big fella. God, it's all over. And the salute, the celebration, there's an El Dorado if we ever saw. Dancing shoes on. Walton, is he going to be taken? Yes, he is. The big mitts of Carlos Brathwaite has the second one. Yeah, don't bother running for that. That is so sweet from Chrissy Lynn.
Punched away. Alan Samuels wouldn't mind the singles. A fumble. Sloppy bit. Opportunity for a run out. Umpire Joel Wilson will go upstairs to double check. But this could be risky for the Talawas.
Appeal, and Chris Lynn walks. That's his third wicket, Cottrell.
Bowled him. Deceived. Horace Miller didn't play a shot.
Catch it!
Up and over. And Cottazar, you ripper! Oh, just keep walking back to the dressing room. Rusty Tehran.
Catch it!
Here's another one, just like the other. Catches everywhere here at Warner.
Close call, and he's been given. So another one bites the dust for the Talawas. And there it is. To finish off proceedings, it's Shamsi. It's been a great team performance from the St Kitts and Nevis Patriots.
Wow, fantastic stuff. It was interesting to see, Andrew, that the Talawas, who don't usually play good away from home, that they were able then to bounce back from that defeat straight away. Match number 2 in our second match of the week, and the highlights brings together the Talawas and the Zouks. Now, Kevin Peterson has been a really good find this year for the Zouks. He only played 2 matches last year. He's made himself available for the entire season. He's now captain because of Darren Sammy injuring his forearm and is out for 4 weeks. But Peterson made a very good 83 in this particular match. But then it was all about Chadwick Walton and Chris Gale in the highlights we're about to see.
Well, certainly, and Gale and Walton, what an aggressive combination. Chadwick Walton, a player with plenty potential, but not seeming to find favour with the West Indies selectors just yet. And Kevin Peterson, a player out of favour with the English selectors.
Yeah, I think after this season, Chadwick Walton is going to be someone that the selectors are going to have to keep their eyes on. Let's have a look at highlights number 2. This is the Zouks versus the Talawas in Jamaica, Sabina Park.
This is bigger. Oh, it's going to be out. Too easy, Andre Russell. Straight and hard. It's 4 more for KP. Sammy's gone big. Over cover. Thank you very much.
And that's it. He will celebrate. What an innings it's been.
And has he got enough of that? I think he has. And another 6, Darren Sammy.
Down the ground. A hero maximum for Kevin Peterson. Edged. Too far for the keeper. Pressed away. Precision. Through the gap. The 4th boundary of this over so far. Short delivery. Darren Sammy wasn't quite expecting it.
Just checking to see whether they still moving all right.
Clubbered.
and he is. He's walking off. I think that's the smart thing to do. There's only 3 balls left. Kevin Peterson on strike.
Clipped away. We'll pick up another boundary. Edged. Will it go all the way? Flighted. Edged. Down the ground. Over the top.
He's going to go again. Will someone catch this one? Yes, he does. Here he comes. One hand we want. One hand.
Welcome.
Oh, it's short. And a long way back for a hero maximum.
From Chris Gale. Look at that. That's gone up, high up in the air. Who wants it?
Well, the answer is nobody wants it.
He's on you. Down the track this time. Another boundary. Gets to his 50. He's gone brilliantly in this innings. Goes once again, high up in the air. Only for the long on fielder to see it sailing into the crowd. Pulled away this time, but is it straight into the hands? Short, and just flicked away nonchalantly.
It's gone big again, Chris Gale. Oh, he's away. Over cover. Oh, it's big, it's high in the air. Who's going to want it? No one wants it. Another drop catch. Chris Gale, it's the same spot. You want to be in there. And that would have been the third one overhead high, but he finally got a bit of bat on it.
Yeah, well, I'm enjoying the fact, yeah, it is another no ball. I haven't seen it too often.
The match is over because of the no balls. I'm just going to confirm this. There it is.
Oh, what a tremendous game. Chadwick Walton and Chris Gale, a dangerous partnership when they really come off.
And on Sunday, it's the Tallawahs against the Tridents. And Kieran Pollard says the Tridents need to regroup and get together to stay in the race.
Indeed, they do. They have a lot of work to do too. Well, let me just tell you, when we come back on Massy United Insurance's Line of Length, voted by you, the public, the match highlights of the week. When we come back, we're going to tell you who we're going to be featuring, which team, and why it was perhaps the best game we've seen last week in the CPL.
Across the Caribbean, more people are placing their trust in Massy United Insurance for the protection of the things that are important to them, their homes, businesses, and their prized possessions. That's because Massy United Insurance offers excellent general insurance coverage to help you manage whatever life sends your way. Our cadre of well-reputed agencies and trained insurance professionals are always ready to provide you with sound advice and prompt service. Choose the security and sound strength that is Massy United Insurance.
We're back on Massy United Insurance's Line of Length. Andrew, it brings us now to the match highlights of the week. And it's interesting that the match highlights of the week are the two teams at the bottom, the Warriors and the Red Steel.
Well, certainly, usually teams at the bottom create a lot of energy. And Dwayne Bravo was not a happy man, even though they won the game.
Let's have a look. This is the Ghana Amazon Warriors versus the Trinidad and Tobago Red Steel. What a finish it was.
Up in the air. Down to third man, Suleiman Ben. He wobbled a bit, but he takes it. Oh, that could be close. So is there an inside edge? Is there an... Oh, finger goes up. Down to mid-wicket and over mid-wicket. The first hero maximum. Oh, lovely.
And he gives it a crack, and here it does cost them. Here's one out of the fat again. Oh, and a cracker from the old boy, Samuel Budry. And a bit of leverage and a bit of Humpty. And then he moves and wants to go along on, but guess what? It's another see you later.
Going big, Simmons. Is it big enough? It is. Short. Put away. Will it go? Advances through the covers. Simmons is on the move. He's got him again. The last delivery. It's gone again over cover. Another boundary to Simmons. It's away. Perfect start.
And Searles is intent on keeping him leg side, and he gets to 50. Yes, that's Bravo says as he runs off towards fine leg. Run out, run out. There was never two. In fact, it stops at 1.5. Straight through the gap. Should be out. It should be out. It is taken. This time he finds the gap. Much better from Delport. Has he knocked it on? Yes, he has knocked it on.
Turn, talk about turn, but it's too short, and it gets the treatment from Bravo.
Oh, it's through. No. It's gone big and straight. Callis. It's going to go against in the air. Cat's gone. Great catch.
Brilliantly caught. Nice straight hit. He's hit it well enough. Short into the wind, but well enough from Akmal. 6, a hero maximum.
Oh, that is a peach. If you could get down on your hands and knees and pray to be able to bowl a perfect leg spinner, look at this one in a replay.
Cracking delivery. Look at the flight. Wonderful length.
Gonska, yes, there's another one. Oh, here we go. There's another. Oh, it's a ripper. Gonna go upstairs again. They sure are, says Peter Nehru. Oh, get that. No! That's not going to count. Nigel Dugan, there it is. We've got a freebie, baby. Here we go. The free hit, and it's all over. It's gone downtown for half a dozen. A hero maximum, and Kevin Cooper is a hero here for TNT Red Steel.
Great stuff. Continue to send your thoughts on the CPL. Of course, you can go on Twitter. Our handle is @lineLength, as it's shown at the top of the screen. Or you can send us an email to cricket@lineandlength.net. Tell us what you think about the tournament so far and your prospective matches highlights leading up to next week. Well, when we come back on Massy United Insurance's Line and Length, we're going to take a little break from the cricket and we're going to talk horse racing. Massy United Insurance Derby Day is coming up in Barbados at the end of the month, the 25th of July, and we have a very special segment coming up. Don't move.
Across the Caribbean, more people are placing their trust in Massy United Insurance for the protection of the things that are important to them, their homes, businesses, and their prized possessions. That's because Massy United Insurance offers excellent general insurance coverage to help you manage whatever life sends your way. Our cadre of well-reputed agencies and trained insurance professionals are always ready to provide you with sound advice and prompt service. Choose the security and sound strength that is Massy United.
Welcome back to Massy United Insurance's Line and Length. In this segment, Massy United Insurance Spin, we're going to take a look at what's happening and coming up for the Massy United Insurance Derby Day at the Garrison Savannah. Now, the preparation for the Massy United Insurance Derby at the Garrison does not actually happen there. It actually happens right here on the beaches of Barbados. This is where most of the horses prepare. Springfield Farms have two lovely horses in the Massy United Insurance Derby. They are Bandit and Gazin. Two horses that trainer Edward Walcott are happy about. So Edward Walcott is the trainer for Gazin and Bandit. First of all, let's talk about Bandit, a favorite of mine. Tell me about Bandit this year and last year leading up to this year's Massy United Insurance Derby.
Yeah, well, last year we had a fall in our very first race and it kind of threw him off his game. He came back a couple of races, he just wasn't giving us what we expected. Then he came back in the first 9 furlong that the 3-year-olds really get into. That's a money race. And unfortunately, that race didn't turn out the way it wanted. Some horses fell, and he won the race, but obviously he didn't have the competition. His last race in the midsummer, he missed the break completely. And with the pace setter in the race, and it just threw the game out off our hands. We finished, but he wasn't in the mix-up as you wanted. Coming to this race, he's done everything right. You just got to hope for a good start and clean race.
I recognize that Bandit, well on the beach, loves the sand, and he also loves to swim far out. Tell me about some of his training regimes leading up to the Massy United Insurance Derby.
Yeah, well, all of my horses do beach twice a week nearly. Just some a relaxation for them, but you can still put in your training. Obviously, if you got injuries, it's a lot easier to take the pressure off of them. Bandit, yeah, he likes to play. He's very much the playful horse, so you have to watch him. And well, the swimming depends on where you are in your training. But for now, he's done everything right. After that race, you just freshen him up. It's only 4 weeks, 5 weeks between the races, so you don't have much to do there.
Now, Gazing, not a lot of notoriety like Bandit, but another good horse. She looks a little smaller, perhaps has dropped a little size. But how is she looking forward to this Massy United Insurance Derby?
Well, Gazin has the family line. That's Knight Rider's half-sister. She's by Thady Quill, whereas he's Storm Arrow. Real nice horse. All of my horses are doing well. Gazin has had a little issue with some sore shins and stuff, which we had to take her out and take some time. But she's come back after this race really nice. So take a chance and see how she goes.
When you look at your horses, both of them that are in the Derby and the other horses that are matched up, are you happy with how your two entrants are looking?
Yeah, I mean, you have a favourite in Donico Did It and the Poetic License. They are definitely a class above some of the horses in the race. But most of the horses are fairly evenly matched, and the further you go, some horses improve, some don't. So we'll see how they turn around.
Wonderful stuff. We look forward to the Massy United Insurance Derby. We're going to tell you more about it next week as well. Andrew Seeley is going to be at the big launch being held at Massy United Insurance. That's it for this week's program. Andrew, I look forward to more HERO CPL action this coming week.
And you'll be in Trinidad and Tobago, so I'm sure this red steel will bounce back.
The rest will have no choice but to bounce back. They have a lot of work to do if they want to be impressive in front of their home fans in the semi-finals if they do get there. I'm Barry Wilkinson. On to next week. Bye-bye for now.